Harmful algae bloom. Algae are a diverse group of aquatic organisms which are familiar to most people, for instance, seaweeds or the algal blooms in lakes. Sometimes, tiny algae can cause big problems. Algae bloom is a phenomenon where algae grow out of control, forming large colonies in the water. Algal blooms that might harmfully affect the environment, aquatic and human life are known as harmful algae blooms. Algal blooms usually occur in still water such as lakes, reservoirs and rivers. Many human activities could lead to algae blooms such as overuse of fertilizers and discharge of waste into the body of water. HABs occurrence have been reported in many countries around the world. In Malaysia, the first case of HAB was reported in 1976, and since then, new cases of HAB were reported annually, mostly in Sabah. From year 2001 to 2013, various HAB cases were reported in Kelantan, Johor, Perak, Pulau Pinang, and Sabah. In 2013, the worst case of HAB happened in Sepangga and Inanam, Sabah, where shellfish poisoning caused by HAB led to the death of 3 people and over 40 people fell ill. HABs have high impacts on human health, aquatic ecosystem, and the economy in the country. Algal blooms are often caused by eutrophication, where excessive amount of nutrients, especially phosphorus and nitrogen in the body of water. Overflow of industrial and agricultural waste into the water promotes the overgrowth of algae, forming a large colonies of algae over the surface of water. The effects of HABs are various. Large colonies of algae over the surface of water block the sunlight from reaching underwater aquatic plants and cause death. The death of overgrowth algae and aquatic plants will use up oxygen, thus causing depletion of dissolved oxygen in the water, termed as an anoxic condition. The aquatic habitat also will be affected by HAB when the large colonies of algae produce and release toxin into the water. The toxin can accumulate in shellfish. Human health also can be affected when they consume aquatic animals exposed to the toxin, triggering health problems such as vomiting, diarrhea, confusion, and even death.
From what I know, algae bloom is actually the rapid increase in the accumulations of algae, and usually you can find it on the lakes, the green thing on the lakes, and it will cause decrease in the exposure of oxygen and also sunlight, which will cause death to the organism inside the lakes. That's what I know. Thank you.
Okay, from what I know, that cause algae bloom is usually because of excess nutrient that occurs when they exist in such as lakes or something. So maybe it came from fertilizers or from when people put in food for the fish and everything, and it causes this excessive amount of nutrient which can eventually cause algae bloom. That's all I know.
So in my opinion, to control the algae bloom, the usage of the fertilizer must be controlled because the excess of nutrients will cause the algae bloom, and also the factory waste must be filtered out before being released into the river.
People and animals can be exposed to algae poisons in many ways. To protect yourself and your animals from algae poisons, avoid entering or playing in bodies of water that smell bad and look discolored, have foam or thick layers of algae on the surface, contain or are near dead fish or other dead animals. Algal blooms can be prevented by properly identifying HAB. Accurate identification of HAB is the first step to protect your family. Next is properly dispose of organic materials by removing them from accumulating and decaying in the water body. Lastly, by regularly test water quality to protect the lake from HAB and nuisance algae.